Good morning, sausage. Oh, you having a wee wee? I always interrupt you when you're going tinkles, don't I? Hey? Are you starting to rub your beautiful mane out? You are. You are. You're rubbing yourself a mohawk. I don't want another mohawk pony. Thank you. We've already got that mohawk pony. Never mind. I got some hoods coming for you in the post. They should be here in the next couple of days. Yes. Hey, Baloo. Oh dear, did you stand on a stone? Uh-oh. Hi, Nelly New. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Raver's Mead. Welcome back to another video. That is disgusting. That's all the drippage off of Blue's soaked hay net. So now that it's cold out, we put his, we're soaking his hay nets the day before, and then we put his morning net in, the evening before, and then we put the bucket underneath to catch all the drippy bits. Don't we? Because we don't want to flood your stable. Yes, I know. In you go, darling. So yeah, that's pretty disgusting. I have to remember to tip it away because otherwise the dogs try and drink it, and I don't really want them drinking dirty haylage water. So this morning I thought, oh, this door, I need to fix this door. I still haven't fixed this. This is why we have double bolts on all of our doors, because horses are vandals. So today I thought I would take you guys on just like a day in the life. It's going to be a day off edition because today is a day off for me. And my days on my day off and on my work days are vastly different. Mostly because by this time of the morning, I would already be at work. So I'm just gonna get some hay nets. Got 2 left, right? So I need to do hay nets today. So we've got enough for this morning, that's cool. Yeah, we use our horse box for hay net storage in the winter, just because we don't really go anywhere particularly over the winter, and it's just a handy storage space, basically. You just got to make the most of the space you've got, really, haven't you? So yeah, day off today. I'm going to take you guys along with me. I've got a vague idea of what I want to get done for the day. I need 2 hands to put hay nets up. 1 second, guys. There we go. Hay's up. Let's go let stumps out. So we're in our winter routine right now. Hello, sweet pea. Oh, you're all manky looking again. Oh, stumps. Why do you always look damp? Do you get condensation on your coat or something? Is that what it is? She looks absolutely minging. Anyway, yes, winter routine. So Blue goes in his stable in the day now. He is out at night. He has not managed to do himself any more mischiefs so far, thankfully. We don't want any more blueberry mischiefs. So yeah, he goes in the day, and then the other 3 get to go out in the yard in the day, don't you? And we need to go for a ride today, my darling, because your mummy was an idiot and she booked you in to go do dressage. And that means we actually have to, you know, try and look presentable by the time we get there. I'm not quite sure how. Oh, this is why I need to get him a Lycra hood, because he puts his head down and it pings off of him again. Right, I'm just going to leave him to clean that up. He likes to mooch and kind of stroll out in his own time. You can't hurry Winston. Nelly, however, is going to come out like a torpedo because I'm late and she's angry. Right, off you go. Oh, that was a scowly face. Oh, that was very civilised though. Oh, she fell over. Oh, Nelly. Did you slip on the rubber mat? Yeah, look, right there. That's what you get for being a twit, isn't it? The stark contrast in our horses' personalities always tickles me. They're just such different personalities, it's unreal. I love it. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. Right, let's put that across so we don't get troublemakers trying to come back in. Okay, so generally speaking, on a day off, I like to have a good tidy up. I need to have a good tidy up. I want to get my stables done. The beds don't need digging out because I did them. When did I do them? I kind of did them over the evenings this week. We kind of got out of sequence with it. So anyway, the beds don't need digging out is the short way of saying it. Woody needs riding, 100%. I have to ride Woodster today. I want to take him out for a decent ride. Doing these little up to the end of the road and back rides after work is not great for him. He's a bit spicy at this time of year, and so doing short rides just kind of makes it a little bit dangerous because he gets a bit like, because it's Woodster, you know? So yeah, that has to happen. I would like to take Miss Nellie New out for a nice ride. And then other than that, on my day off, like I said, it's kind of like odd jobs, tidying up, and I like to try and get a few videos shot if I can. She is so excited. Yeah, I like to try and get a few vlogs shot throughout the day. I have got a vlog in mind for today that I want to do, obviously, other than the one that I'm currently shooting. So I guess I'm doing 2 in 1 today, really, aren't I? I've got a bonus one on the go. Right, so I think I need to stop talking to the camera for a minute, and I need to go do my stables, get all this tidied up, and then we're going to crack on with some jobs. Okay, one of the not so fun day off jobs. I need to fix the muck heap. Yeah, we've got quite a dinky muck heap now. So we keep most of our muck down in the bottom field out of the way now. I mean, technically speaking, it's probably dry enough that I could take the wheelbarrow down there and dump it down there. I'm just being kind of lazy and putting it up here. But I think I am going to have to start taking it down the bottom on the dry days because this is starting to fill up really fast now. So yeah, I'm going to get up there, give that a good trample down, level it all out, trample it, squash it. Oh, it's going to be so hot up there. I feel like I need to take my coat off already. It's really warm. Like, I thought it was cold today, but it's actually quite toasty. But I really like this coat. So I've been looking for a coat like this probably all of this year. So there's been one in this exact colour. The only difference was it had fur around the hood. But there was one of these in one of our local tack shops. It's been there all year, and I've been watching it. Like, every time I go into the tack shop, I look at the price tag on it. And they have reduced it a couple of times. But even reduced, it was still like 70 something, 75-ish pounds for this coat. And I was like, I just can't justify spending 75 quid on a coat. Like, I just can't, because I'm going to be wearing it down here. It's going to get trashed. I can't justify that money. And then we went in Matalan a couple of weeks ago and I saw this in the exact colour that I wanted. Fits me perfectly. It doesn't have the fur trim, but I'm not bothered about that. That doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, this was £20 versus 70 something pounds. I was like, I have to have it. I'm so happy, and I keep putting it on even though it's too warm to wear it, and now I'm cooking a little bit, and I'm going to cook even more doing that. Anyway, enough waffling. I need to sort that muck heap out. Uh-oh, no! I dropped you guys in the poo! Sorry about that. Okay, that is alarmingly solid at the back there. I'm definitely going to have to start taking some of the muck down to the bottom muck heap because that is not very good. Right. Anyway, stables are done. Moving on to the next job. What am I doing next? I fell in a hole in the pallet. Okay, stables are done. I just realised I'd done something really dumb. I did not put the anti-idiot device back across Stumpy's stable because our horses are stupid enough to try and go in there. I remember years ago we used to have Stumpy's little stable in the tent barn, so to show you guys, you'll have to excuse the garden, it's a mess basically. But yeah, that big grey frame at the back behind all the trellises, like the big grey frame, that used to have a cover on it. It was like it was one of those like big tent marquee garage things. We used to keep hay in it, and Stumpy's stable was in there. So she had, her bedroom was just made out of like sheep hurdles. So I think it was basically like a sheep hurdle square. So, I mean, they're not that big, but it was big enough for her. And I remember one time Nellie managed to get in there. Not only did she manage to get in there, she managed to turn around in there and then come back out. I don't know how. Like, that fit in a sheep hurdle square? Magic. Anyway, I've just had a look in the shelter. The bedding's getting pretty thin out there. So I'm going to head out and get some shavings. So we use Bedmax shavings in the shelter. Just because we find the smaller flake shavings, they tend to get dragged out onto the yard more easily, whereas the bigger flakes tend to stay put more. I prefer using the small flake shavings mixed in with the wood pellets in the stables because you lose less of it when you're picking the poo out. I find with the big flakes, especially with Woody, where he drops his poos all over the place. He just has no sense of toilet training whatsoever. He doesn't care where he goes. So if we use large flake shavings with him, we end up wasting loads. Like we just end up scooping it all out with the poop. Whereas the small flakes, you can kind of like jiggle them through the rake as you're picking the poo out. I just find it a lot more economical. But for the shelter, we do use Bedmax. I don't have any more at the moment. So I need to go get a couple of bales of that to top that up. I mean, that'll probably do us at least a month. Like, touch wood, they don't seem to be doing too much of their business in there at the moment. They've got out of the habit of pooing in there now, which is really good. I think every now and then somebody has a wee-wee in there, but it's deep littered anyway, so I'm not going to panic too much about that. But yeah, I mean, a bale of Bedmax in there will top that up. That'll probably do at least 2-3 weeks, maybe more if we're lucky. So I'm going to hit the shops and go get that now. Shavings have been acquired. You can really appreciate how small my car is when you see bales of shavings in it. Probably would have helped if I cleared my car out before I did this, but live and learn. I also splurged a little bit and I got everyone some new buckets. They weren't cheap, I'll be honest. They were not cheap, but they are very good quality buckets. I like the Red Gorilla buckets. We've been getting them for ages and ages. They do tend to last pretty well. And I was just talking to Sarah in the shop a minute ago, and apparently they brought manufacturing back to the UK, which is a big tick for me. I'm very happy about that. And I did say to her actually that if these buckets, like, they feel more sturdy, like they just, I don't know, they feel a bit thicker, they feel a bit more like they just feel like they're going to take a bit more of a battering than the last batch we had. So pretty chuffed with that. Like I said, they weren't cheap. I mean, for the 2 bales of shavings, and how many buckets did I get? I got 8 buckets. So I got 6 of the, I think they were 15-litre buckets, 6 of those. And then Stumpy's got the smaller ones. And that cost me just over 70 quid for all of that. So shavings are what, 10-ish pounds a bale, so about 50 odd quid on those buckets. But I mean, they will last us. Like, it's not a bad investment. It's really expensive when you have 4 horses, people. It's just like buying buckets for a horse isn't that bad. When you're buying buckets for 4 horses, it really adds up quickly, especially buying 2 apiece. So yeah, I'm trying to think now, why did I buy 2 for each horse when they only have 1 meal a day? I mean, to be fair, there are occasions, like, we do change our routine somewhat often. Like, they will sometimes have 2 meals a day. But I am just sitting here scratching my head wondering, why did I just buy 2 sets of buckets for each horse? Wow. I'm just going to think about what I've done as I drive home, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. My goodness. Oh, I love a fresh bed. Bet you anything, one of them is going to go into a big fat turd in there now I've put clean bedding in. So I've just decided to go for a little walk around our fields. I haven't been down here for a few weeks, and I just wanted to check on everything, check fences, see how the ground was doing. Because we were still hoping to get our fields muck spread, but they've been too wet. And there's a few boggy bits, like the gateways are still really boggy. Like this is just kind of a mess. But for the most part, so this is probably the barest field. And this is okay, this is passable. I mean, this one's going to get kind of trashed anyway because the muck heap is there, so he's going to be in and out of this one more than the others. But the other fields, apart from the odd boggy patch, they're really solid, like they're really good. So I've just messaged our guy to see if he has any availability. We've kind of been keeping in touch, hoping for a window to get this done, but the weather's kind of been not on our side. Yeah, I've just messaged him to see if he's got any availability coming up. We do have rain due over the next few days, which is really annoying. Hopefully it will just miss us, or if it does hit us, it will just be like a teeny tiny bit. But I'm hoping we might be able to get this done. Fingers crossed. But the only downside with that is, which is also the reason why my plans have suddenly changed. Yeah, this gateway is really boggy as well, but it's fine. Oh, sorry, Nelly. Oh, that's nice. Lovely. Yeah, so the reason... Oh my goodness, my welly is so heavy. Get off. Oh my goodness, that 1 foot weighed so much more than the other. So yeah, the reason my plans have now changed is because that is still there. That is in the way, because that is right in the middle of the yard where he would need to be bringing machinery in. Oh my goodness, it's just not going down. Like, it's gone down a little bit, but it's like an infinite pile of gravel. Like, it doesn't seem to matter how much I move. It's like it breathes while my back is turned. Oh, I got a good sweat on actually. This is disgusting. My apologies. Yeah, I think I need a time out from that. I got a little bit carried away, so I've been feeling a little bit ragey this last week, like hormone problems. Yeah, if you're a woman, you understand. I feel like I just channeled an entire week's worth of frustration into that pile of gravel. Maybe went a little bit OTT, may have done my shoulder in a little bit. Yeah, possibly need a break from that now. Such an idiot. Like, I can't do anything sensibly. It's like I either do nothing or I go hell for leather and end up doing myself a mischief. But it's fine. Our guy messaged us back. His next available date is next weekend anyway, so I have got a few days to get it shifted. But I mean, realistically, between now and when he's planning on coming, I've got today and one other day to get it moved anyway, because those are my only days off between now and when he would like to come. So maybe I'll just have a break and do something else for an hour or two and then go back to shoveling it. But oh my goodness, my arm aches so bad. Good workout though. Oh goodness. Oh, that's really catching up with me now. I really ache. Right, I'm gonna do some hay nets for 10 minutes. I'm gonna at least get today's and tomorrow's hay nets done. And then I think I'm gonna have to go take Mr. Woodster out for his little ride. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. Like, the day is getting away from me already. Like, it's already 11:30. Like, I've got my stables done. I've got some more jobs done that I need to get done. But it's gonna get dark early. Like, I mean, it's dark by about 4:30 now. And I find once you hit like 12 o'clock, the day just kind of vanishes. So hay nets, get Blue's hay in to soak. Oh, I better get their mash on to soak as well. And then we're gonna take Woodster out for a ride. Right, that's this evening's and tomorrow morning's hay ready. I need to chuck these two in to soak for Mr. Blueberry. Okay, it is just gone 2 o'clock. We are tacked up, we are ready to go. We're doing it, it's happening. He is, however, slightly peckish. Getting a bit of that green stuff before we go. Right, we can't eat for too long, Mr. Woodster, because that sun's going to get really low in the next hour or so, and then people aren't going to be able to see us on the road, are they? Even with our high vis on. And we don't want that. Oh, how good looking is he? Like, ever since I've clipped him out, I just keep staring at him thinking, wow, he's so pretty. He's so dreamy. Aren't you? You dream boy. Well, this is annoying. He's only gone and got sweat bumps on his back, right where his flipping saddle goes. Oh, Woodster. You always get sweat bumps, don't you? I don't know why. You're clipped. Oh, poor boy. They don't seem to be bothering him, luckily, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on that because they are. I mean, maybe the gullet just about clears it, but I don't think... Oh, mate. Every year we go through this. Oh, dear. Every year we do this, don't we? Right. Oh, look how handsome he is. You're so handsome. There you go. Nummy, nummy. Good boy. Right. Well, it is that time of the evening where we usually chuck a load of grass nuts out, don't we, Nelly? Yes. You want snack time, don't you? Yeah, I know. I'll go get them now. Keep him busy for a bit. Yeah, they're coming, girls. Oh, sorry, Stumps. Oh, do you want to go out there as well? I might just let him back out, actually. He can go forage. Oh, sorry, Stumpy, I keep getting you, don't I? I don't think she minds. She doesn't seem to mind getting rained on by food. Oh, sorry, Nelly. See, you're getting in the easy way, you cheater. Oh, I just gave Woodster the choice of going back out on the yard or going in his stable, and he's taken himself off to bed. Good boy. We'll get your dinner in a little bit, mate. Don't put your ear in. Not that he's going to stay in, is it? There you go. Good job. Well done, sausage. Oh, that was actually a really nice ride. I enjoyed that. Hey, good boy. Oh, part of a rug. I think he pulled it off the fence. Okay. So it's kind of like evening routine time now, I suppose. And yeah, that's kind of it for the day now. I need to pick the yard. I need to skip out the shelter because, as predicted, there are fresh poos in the clean bedding. I knew that was going to happen. They don't poo it, and the dog's having a pee in there as well. Seriously, Taz? That's not your toilet, you dirty bugger. Go down the field. Oh, honestly. Oh, anyway, yes. All I've got left to do now, really, is poo pick the yard. I do have a couple of poos to get out of the shelter because, as predicted, they all pooed in the clean bedding. Put everyone's hay in. Oh, and I need to sort Blueberry's feet out, and then that's pretty much going to be it for the day. And then I think I'm just going to go home and eat everything that's in the fridge. Like, literally everything. I don't care what's in there, I'm just going to eat it. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap that one up here, guys. This is probably turning into a ridiculously long video. I'm going to have to chop loads of bits out. Are you having fun? You love this time of day, don't you? You love hunting for sweeties. They literally, I think this is actually the highlight of their day, is just looking for the sweeties out there. It's so nice when it's dry enough to do this. Anyway, getting distracted, making a long video even longer. I am going to part ways with you guys here. You don't need to see me poo picking my yard, so I'm just going to turn the camera off, go sort them out, give them their tea, and I'll see you guys in our next video.